Welcome, welcome to Charm City Comedy Project's Saturday night Anightilation. Yeah. Woo! I'm Heather Miles. I'm your host for the evening. Welcome, welcome. Woo! So I mentioned New Year's in that quick little ditty I did. So, around this time of year, everybody's doing their New Year's resolutions. Yay, good, bad, whatever. We set these goals for ourselves that most of us aren't going to keep. I mean, let's face it, 3 weeks into it, forget it. Maybe an hour, maybe 10 minutes, you're done. It's like, why do I waste my time planning? But I figure, and that's the thing with January, from what I've heard, the gyms fill up at least 3 weeks worth of extra people. And there's that one person that goes all year, and they see that new person on their favorite treadmill, and they get really pissed because they're like, that's my treadmill. Who is that? And then they really, in 3 weeks, everybody fizzles out and they're back to their doing. It's that one person that's jogging, sun, wind, rain, ice, like when we get a really crazy snowstorm, and they're still jogging through all of it, and then they break their ankle and they complain about it. It's like, well, you were running in ice. Duh, I mean, be inside, right? So anyway, I decided that this time I was going to make some New Year's resolutions that I would actually keep. So number one, I will not be going to the gym.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, right on. And I will keep that promise. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna, first of all, I'm not gonna feel guilty like, okay, I paid for a membership, now I've gotta go, I gotta get up early, I'm just guilting myself into it. It's not like you're going to the gym and going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I told myself I wouldn't work out, I wouldn't go to the gym, I'm on a treadmill, getting healthy, said no one ever. So I'm definitely not going to the gym, so I've got that out of the way. And number two, I am not going to drink less. Thank you, right? And I will say why, especially when family's concerned, okay? I mean, hello, around the holidays, you're at a party, and if your mom is there, or a sister, or whatever, you gotta have a little alcohol. Or like when my mom calls, I'll be in the kitchen, I get that phone call from her that she has a special ringtone that kind of gives me a weird shiver when she calls. And I love my mom. I love my mom, don't get me wrong, but it's like, oh, and then like, she always calls at the wrong time. So she might call and complain about something for the 15th time, or tell me that, the Walmart in Towson used to be a Montgomery Ward's, that's why it's 2 stories and everything is all spread out. Okay, I'll say I'm at Walmart, she wants to know which one, like it's gonna matter. I'm at Walmart. I mean, whether it's Glen Burnie or Towson or Eldersburg, it doesn't matter, it's a Walmart, they have the same stuff. But halfway through the conversation, I start trembling, and then I have that urge to reach for the big bottle of vodka in the freezer and pour myself, 1 shot, 2, 3, sometimes 4, depending how bad it's gotten on the phone, and I want to rip my hair out. So there's that. So I think if I do 2 resolutions, we'll start with that. Let's see if I can, maybe next year I'll do 3 if this works out. So I think I'm on a good start so far. And lately it's like I don't sleep well anyway. I don't think I have insomnia, but I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I can't self-diagnose myself, but I just don't sleep well. So even if I'm physically tired, I'll be laying there, but I'm going to go to sleep. I'm laying there, my mind is going. It's going and going. And I'm a musician, so it's worse because I get beats in my head. I start doing a beat while I'm moving. I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, there's some cool solo, and I'm just like moving my head. What am I doing? Plus, I have sleep apnea, so I've got the stormtrooper mask on, the whole thing. And I'm trying. It doesn't help. So I'm laying there, I get these random thoughts in my head. So like a song will pop in, and not a whole song, but just 2 lines. And the same lines are going over, and I'm not kidding you, over and over and over 30 times at least. And I might even think of Game of Thrones. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. So I might reenact scenes in my head, and that fighting scene, that one gory scene, the Red Wedding, whatever it is, and then I'm more amped up and I'm waiting for Game of Thrones. But it's like last night, this random thought came in my head. I'm like, okay, remember when Colorado and Washington legalized marijuana?
Yeah.
Woo, yeah, good for them. Okay, what about us? Anyway, so when they legalized marijuana, I thought, when the news broke out was the Girl Scouts of America branch of Colorado and Washington squealing in delight knowing that their cookie sales would go through the roof? I mean, we all love Girl Scout cookies. We love our Thin Mints, samosas, I think that's what they are. What are the peanut butter whatevers? You know, I love the Thin Mints, so I forget about the other ones. But we all love those cookies, right? And stoners are already going to get them. That's a given, duh. But I mean, think about it now, because marijuana was legalized there, they're smoking more and they're getting munchies more. So I say, you know, why having these girls set up at a grocery store when you have to ask for them, you know, for, would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? Forget that, you're wasting your time. I say go in front of one of those, you know, marijuana dispensaries, set up a table outside there. People coming to buy their stuff, they looking at the table, they already have picked out what they want. So when they go in and get their stuff, they leave getting their cookies and their pot. I mean, what a perfect pair. You've got your marijuana and Girl Scout cookies. So I was thinking that in bed, and then, gosh, I want some Girl Scout cookies, and I don't have it. Okay, well, all right, and then the cat got in the bed, and that was it, and eventually I fell asleep. Anyway, I have taken up enough of your time. We've got a great show tonight. Great show. And yes. Championship Air Wrestling. Yes. Our monthly show. I'll be back with Broadway Betty later in that show. We've got our short form troupe tonight, Waiting for Steinberg. Saw them last time. Amazing, great stuff. Banana Phone, our in-house troupe, Banana Phone as well, right on. And then new today, we've got a segment called Debate. It's a live improvisational sketch of what's going to happen, and there's going to be some contestants with some hot issues. There's a little cat fighting, little clawing, whatever it may be, pulling hair. Love to see all of that. So listen, without further ado, let's give it up. Let's give a warm welcome for Debate.